Right, so yeah, I'm basically recording these videos and recording this voiceover, my own drawing, in the hopes that I can reflect on what I've just created a couple of hours ago and give myself some constructive criticism. And I'm going to expose myself, right? I am going to publicly humiliate myself into becoming a better artist, right? Because that is just the level of self-torture that I am going to give to myself from now on, because I get sick of it. I want to become a good artist. I want to become a good illustrator. I want to be confident with my work, but what's the point of being confident with my work if I'm not going to show it to the world? You know what I mean? Anyways, like I've said, I just want to be able to look at my own mistakes, point them out, and just hopefully I can have some people share my journey, you know? I'm going through a pretty rough patch of art block and confidence in my art, so I'm hoping that this is just going to kick me out of it. And I don't know, if you guys want to eat your din-dins to this, that'd be amazing. I'd love the company. But essentially what I'm doing is I'm making a video that I would watch myself on someone's art journey. I love the art girlies. I love the illustration gals, right? I'm a big fan of them. And I was like, maybe I should do this and like expose myself, right? And essentially, I get too cocky when I'm in the middle of drawing. I'm like, yeah, I know everything. I know what I'm doing. I don't. Look at me. You know, I've only recently started flipping the canvas. I'm too old for that. I'm 26. I'm too old to be only just doing this. Also, I love how plump I made his little arm. That's so cute. His little watch is too tight. That's so cute. That's character development. This character. Oh, it's beautiful. It's character development. Anyways, yeah, that's amazing. Like, flipping the canvas helped so much. I was able to already pinpoint that his weight was totally off. Like, his arm needed to go back. Like, of course, he's shifting all that weight. He can't have his arms stuck to his body. The fool I was to think of that. You know, there's so many things to consider, and I used to never flip the canvas. It's so important, guys. Let's take it from me. I spent years not doing it. Anyways, here I am. I'm doing the sketching progress. I absolutely love this bit, right? I love a sketch. I love the way it looks. I love that it's just not finished and it's rough and ready and there's texture to it. Like, oh, I love it. Anything beyond this is where I struggle. You know, I love a sketch and I will, you know, bring a sketch to the next level, but then I'll just perfect gene all over it, and then, you know, then it looks like crap. So, you know, maybe throughout this journey I'll figure out where the hell am I going wrong, you know? But I'm also hoping to define a bit of a style as well, because that's hard. It's hard to do without actually doing stuff, right? You know, I gotta just share my work and just, you know, be content with it, and just someone will like it, someone will enjoy it, someone's probably gonna love this video, I don't know, maybe, but that's okay. And if nobody ever watches this and it's me watching it over and over and it's only got 10 views because it's me watching it over and over, that's grand, that's fine. I'll be happy with it, because if anything, I'm hoping to learn from these videos, and then I'll have a really embarrassing, like, 0 subscriber, 0 watcher type thing to, like, forever, like, look over and be like, oh my god, why did I do that? Because, again, like I said, I'm publicly humiliating myself. Like, yeah. Anyways, again, I flipped the canvas again and again, and I realized that this man is more nimble than I've realized. Oh, also, so this is a screenshot from the TikTok account Dudes. You know, full credit to those guys. Whoever's doing that is an absolute genius. Like, as an Irish person, Americans fascinate me. I absolutely love this account, and this was the first man that caught my eye in this account. He's simple, he's refined, you know, he's got some extra large booty swanging fucking shorts on. The t-shirt fits him, which is stunning. Like, that's amazing. He's got a little, like, I don't know what the hell that bag is he's carrying. I don't know what that is. But as the creative illustrator, I'll just have to make it up. I'm imagining that it's like a fold-up sponge that he sits on, or like a really well padded. Oh, hang on a minute. We're lining it. We're doing the outline. This is normally where things go wrong. Okay. Now, I figured in my later years, oh, you can see a smudge there. Okay, gone. I figured in my later years to try and, spread out the weight in my line a bit better, because when I was outlining, I kept just like doing one stroke width and then just being like, what the hell is my sketch fucking suck ass? Like, it looks like shit. Like, it literally looked like coloring book shit. Like, it was so bad. And so then I was trying to balance out, like, sketching my weight lines and where weight would be naturally, and the shadows make that darker, and if there's lighter, flowier things, like to do it like with the most graceful, teensiest little line. But with this drawing, I think I had a bit of a struggle because, like, he's a heavy guy all around, and it was a weirdly lit image. And I feel like, especially for shading his clothes, like, I just was like giving him these random clothing folds like anywhere. His shorts were a weird texture. I don't know what the hell I was even doing here, but I'm confused. Like, but you can see it in my line work. I feel like it's so uncertain. Oh yeah, and I get to this bit and I'm like, hang on a fucking minute. This is not my vision. This is not what I've had in my head. What is that reference picture doing there? Because I'm not referencing it, right? And here's when I get really mad at myself. I'm like, I'm picking the bright hot fuchsia stripper heels. Huh? I'm putting them on that fucking man. What am I doing with some office stilettos? That's a 9 to 5 shoe, right? That's not a fucking stripper heel. The original intention of this illustration series is I want old dudes in stripper heels. Because why? It's hilarious. It's beautiful. I want to see that. I don't see that in the world. There's one meme image that I've seen, and it's of a man waiting in like a fucking fast food restaurant, and he's in high heels. I love that. That has stuck with me for years. This is why I'm doing it for that man. I'm doing this illustration for that man, right? And any of these gentlemen that I will put in high heels, I'm sorry, but you're just so entrancing to me. I need to put some high heels on you. There's nothing personal about it. I'm not trying to humiliate anyone. I just think it's a beautiful look. And I'm inspired. Like, what if you were carrying this weight on the teensiest, tiniest little heel and platform? That's fantasy. That's literally a fantasy world. Oh, and here's when I realize the line work, oh my god, it looks like fucking trash. So do you know what I do? I multiply the layers of my sketches, right? And I just kind of tidied up behind it because I'm like, the bare ass look of a fucking line work, oh my god, I can't stand it. So I put the sketch in behind it and I kind of tidy it up, and I'm like, I'm just a professional. Like, I'm literally like, I act as if this is like the fucking biggest hack of the year, right? But then I'm still not confident. I'm like, let's put some shadow behind it. Now, I think at this point, this drawing, I could have just shaded it and I probably could have left it here, right? Now, with hindsight, after looking back on this video, I genuinely think I could have left it at around this point, and I think it would make a beautiful, like, black and white and grayscale image, right? That looks gorgeous. That's stunning. Like, to me, that's an attractive illustration. Now, I don't know about what you think, Also, let me know what you think down in the comments, okay? I would love to find out. I would love some constructive criticism down below. What you guys think worked, where I was going wrong. Obviously, be nice, please, because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I never comment on anything. I'm always a big scary cat. I'm literally like the shyest person on social media. I don't use social media for socializing. I literally just like, I'm like a little freak. I just like hide in the bushes, and I'm just terrified to talk to anybody. Like, I still live with the permanent fear of stranger danger, like, or like everybody's like a P word online. So like, this is me branching out. So uploading this video and everything like that, and trying to garner attention in any way. This is tough. Like, this is going to be hard, but I would highly value any perspective from anybody, whatever you guys think, or if you have any suggestions of what to draw, I'd like that. I might not draw it, but it'd be nice. Like, but anyways, so my first goal is, okay, I can't just like leave it like that with the grayscale. So obviously, as you can see, I've tried to put in some color. Now, I don't know why I did this, but normally when I colour with block colours like this, I'll put a flat colour behind everything. So I'll colour the entire illustration in, say, an orange or a blue or something that has a similar undertone. And like, fuck me, I don't know why I didn't do it for this one. Like, what's wrong with me? I don't know why did I not do it for this one? Like, you can see, like, then later on, it's not gonna look great. Like, it literally looks like, you know, early digital illustration. Like when you first get your like Wacom tablet and you're like, oh my god, I'm a digital artist, and you know, it's like a DeviantArt piece, you know. Not that it's bad, no, but you know what I mean. It just looks, there's no depth to it. And these blocks, and I'm literally like, I'm so clueless to this. I'm literally just filling everything in, and I'm like, oh yeah, like a fucking Egypt. Like, I'm just carrying on, being like, yeah, this is what I do. This is me. Again, like I said, when I'm in the midst of drawing, I have this fucking ridiculous amount of confidence that I don't know where the hell I've gotten it from. Like, who the fuck is she? Oh man, I'm even alpha locking this. I'm like confident for like a split, like I'm for like a solid 30 seconds. I'm really confident. I'm like, this is looking great. You know, I'm even gonna try and like render this. Like, that's how cocky I got really early on. This is nowhere near rendering. Look at me, I'm so confident. I'm like, oh my god, highlights. Oh my god, I wish I could hit her. Like, we're nowhere near anything. I also see that with my line work is just this horrible kind of brown. I feel like I should have changed it. The tone of the line outline. Yeah. It's still looking so rough. Oh my god, I'm literally going ahead and I'm trying to render this. I'm like, we're done. This is hilarious. Like, who am I? I swear, I actually have some nice illustrations, right? And I feel kind of bad because I feel like I was doing this guy a bit dirty with this one. And like, there's charm to it, but like, again, recently something that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work with a bigger brush. And like, you know, not be too afraid of the details because I want it to look sketchy. But like, when I've taken the time to do line art like that, you can't just like, it just doesn't look right to color it in all blocky and half-assed. Then it does look fucking stupid. I feel like detailed line work like that and blocky brushes, they're just not blending really well. I don't know. It's like I'm mixing two mindsets together. Man, I am really trying to render this. Like, you can even see I've got a blue tone for my shadows and everything. I'm so confident. But I've only noticed I'm not even looking at the fucking reference pictures again. I have them there on my canvas and I'm not using them. Who am I? Like, there isn't that shading isn't existing what I'm doing. I think I'm just kind of half making up. Oh no, I think I followed it for the bag there. That looks a bit accurate. See, sometimes I forget that the reference picture exists. Like a big silly Billy. Your reference pictures, you don't have to trace them and copy them exactly, but they're there to open your fucking eyes, basically. Like, and yet I am forever that person that won't do it. Like, I'll go to the effort of being on Pinterest for like 20 minutes. I'll take screenshots, I'll do everything. I'll have folders and everything. Yeah. I got to this stage and I was like, the color just isn't coloring for me. It's not working. She's not beautiful the way I want it to be. So where do I go back to? I'll go back to my old friend Grayscale. Because I'm like, if it can work in grayscale, it will work in color. So we'll start there. You know, Grayscale is my old friend. I really like it. Back when I was a teenager, I really liked doing everything in black and white. Because color was just so daunting and it was just so overwhelming for so many years. And then when I like got older and I went through college and everything, I embraced color but didn't really understand it still. So my comfort is grayscale and just working with the same monochrome. And I'm like, if you can figure out the lighting, it kind of looks good. And it's better than being shit at color. So I'd always just kind of, like, one thing about me, I'll go back to grayscale. It looks better. I honestly think that looks so much better than what the colouring was doing. But I think, again, what was wrong with the colouring was I just didn't put in my flat colour to kind of overlay over. There's no underpainting. Like, even with a simple illustration, I feel like underpainting is just, like, so important. And again, I've only learned that in, like, the last year or two. But my God, it fucking transformed everything. But again, look at me. I'm rushing into rendering this, but I'm trying to render this in, like, a comic book looking style. Like, this illustration series that I'll be doing, I'm still trying to figure out the style. So I'll probably more than likely end up going back to this drawing to kind of fix the style and the look of it. But I kind of like this. I prefer this than the colour. And I also prefer it now a little bit to when it had no colour at all, when it was just line work, because I feel like the line work just feels a bit unfinished to me. Yeah, I'm a convert. I think I like this the most now. When I was looking back on this a few minutes ago, I was kind of like, maybe I prefer just the sketch and a little bit of shading, but I think I like this grayscale. Here I am trying to overlay the colour to maybe salvage it. You know, like overlay, she's my saviour. She's my best friend. I love overlaying. She can't do any wrong. Oh my God, I'm still trying to render the fucking shoes. I need to just chill for like a minute. But yeah, it kind of works, the overlay. But the fact that his undertone is just like, yeah, see, I'm trying to fix it here a little bit by adding it on top of this when I think it should be underneath it in the next layer. But like the gray, again, just kind of flattens everything. So I think I really should have went back and just put in a block color to give it the depth, the absolute depth that it needs. We're learning a lot here. I'm exposing myself, you know? I am fighting with my internal self, and I am recording it for a YouTube video. I hope you're all enjoying this, you know? Like, again, give me some feedback. I don't mind. Like, I'm here to learn. And I'm open, and I'm happy about this. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, I am kind of laughing at myself. Like, oh yeah, and you know, I always think, oh, maybe if I change the color of the canvas a little bit, like, you know, we can really transform things. Like, I can really make it balance in. But sometimes it just looks like I just can't read color. Oh, I don't know about this sketch, but again, like I've said, I'm uploading this video. I'm uploading everything because I don't care. I have to do this. I have to expose myself. Because I feel like so many artists online just show you the good stuff. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you all the ugly, awful stuff. Yeah, you're going to see all my worst stuff before I show you any good stuff. Because the good stuff is to come. But I can't even tell you when. I don't even know when it's happening. But I'm, you know, looking through this image, we've learned a lot. And if you're a beginner artist, come along and join me in this journey. Why did you draw? Why didn't you guys draw a big fat dude? Oh look, I got awful excited because I was like, I think I'm done. And I accidentally scribbled everywhere with a big old brush like an idiot. Woohoo, I'm done. Anyways, he's stunning, you know? Like this man, thank you so much for, you know, your presence. And thank you dudes for the TikTok. I'm not sure how ethical this all is, but you know, I'm delighted that I had a fantastic reference to work with. It's an absolutely stunning image. I'm really happy with it. You know? It's the best that I could do this afternoon. And there she is. Huh? Voila. Let me know what you think. You know, like, subscribe, follow, etc., etc. Bye!